Market update for the 3rd. Here, we had a pretty good move again today at 1.57%. And if we look at the chart here, I think in one of the last videos I did a couple days ago, I said 404 was the target. We ended up coming down here to 407, which if we zoom out here, move these out of the way, we get, it hit the exact 0.23 fib. I was saying the 0.38 fib, and then we moved higher here. So the question is, how much more do we have to go on the move higher? And you can see this clearly an ABC move, and then 1, 2, 3. On this third wave, I think that we are about to, it looks like to me, again going down in time frames, that we're looking at a fourth wave of the third wave. So if that's the case, we would be looking for another move higher tomorrow, or maybe we'll get another dip here tomorrow down to 413, then one more move higher to like 416, 417, and then we get another dip for the overall fourth wave. So let's say we go to 416.50, come back down to 414, 415, and then we get the one more move higher after that, which would take us to, let's see, move this right here, take us to around 420-ish. If we get lucky, all the way up to like 425 was a prior target as well. And that should be it for the move higher. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that would take us to, again, if you're looking at this chart, if this is A, and we get a B wave up here, well, actually, we can look right here, 362, 371. This one went a little bit higher than what I would have expected based on how far the B wave pulled back, but that happens sometimes in Elliott wave. And so I'm looking at 419 to 421, somewhere in that range, to be the end of the B wave, and then we would move down for the C wave. And if I was going to do a target on that based on where I expect the B wave to end, I would say probably somewhere in the low 300s. My target has been for a while 315, but I say a minimum of 340. So minimum 340 all the way down to 300. As you can see on the 4-hour time frame, we're starting to get really overbought. The highest of the year pretty much, except for March, where we had that run back to 460. And so just about finished with this B wave, and I would expect to move down. So then we can take a look at the dollar, and what do we see on the dollar? My target was originally 104.72. We didn't quite make it there. The question is this an ABC move? Is it finished? Or is this only the A move, and we're doing a B wave, and we're gonna come down here farther? When I look at the smaller time frames, I see this as a finished ABC move, and we started a first wave, and we are actually pulling back for an overall second wave. And so my target for this second wave is 105.94, maybe all the way down to 105.70, and that plays in perfectly with SPY going a little bit higher. And if we take a look at the VIX, the VIX is pretty similar to the dollar. We have a 5-wave move, and then we have an ABC move. Hasn't broken the low, and so I'm expecting the next move in the VIX to at least hit 2681 over the next week or two. And then ultimately, we're probably going to test high 20s, maybe low 30s. So we'll have the dollar bottoming out, and then my next target on the dollar is minimum 107.95 all the way up to almost 110, which would break the previous high we set in mid-July. So the dollar and the VIX are looking perfectly for what we're expecting on SPY, a little bit higher and then a sell-off. And yeah, that's pretty much what we'll look at today. I can take a quick glance here at the 10-year yield, but that was supposed to go down farther. Let's see if it's still going down or not. Didn't look at it today. What is this? So, still at 2.72. My target from a while back is back down here at 1.92 all the way to 1.54. But if we zoom out to the weekly chart, it looks like we could still be in an A wave on this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this could be 2, and then 1, 2. This could just be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we get one more move down here for 5. Then we bounce, and then one more move lower to 1.92. So I'm expecting the yields to be falling as the overall market starts falling as well, and that will play in perfectly with yields falling, and then we'll have the VIX spiking and dollar going higher to a new high that we haven't seen since. Have we ever seen that? Yes, we have. So in 2001, and you never know, if we break this high and we get to 110 or so, this could come all the way up to 120 for the overall fifth wave. And that would, and let me zoom out actually. We still have not gotten that red bar on the monthly. And so we could still be in the third overall wave of this fifth wave, but still, I think the target is 110 minimum all the way to about 115 on the dollar. So that's pretty much what I expect. I think that by the end of the week, the SPY and the overall market should be topped out, maybe early next week. And then we're going to start the 5-wave move down for the overall C wave. So dollar short term lower, VIX probably going to pin or maybe go a little bit higher, but probably be pinned. Yields probably going to be jumping a little bit short term, then move lower. But everything looks great for what we're expecting on SPY. A little bit higher and then a big sell-off. So that's the update for today. Make sure that you like and subscribe. And I put out videos about the market pretty much every day. Just updating on the major pieces of the puzzle to figure out if we're going to go up and down in the markets. So make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.